And the Trojans will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will get the first crack at it here. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
You got to be able to blitz, but get home. It's one thing to blitz just to blitz, but you got to find a way, slip through those cracks. Nice job by the defense. The QB had no clue. He was hanging in there, trying to be tough. Got hit as he threw the football, forced the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Troy's offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Troy. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Phillips. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibbs. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time.
Turning it on! Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Jaguars racing to the line in a hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Finds his man in the middle. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Jaguars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Used the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. This time it's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Unleashes one deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man, it's Connor. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him! And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tosses it incomplete.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Jenkins. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Crowder. It's complete to the left. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll go to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They boot it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. And this one, they
makes the grab down the middle. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Jaguars! Once he got some room, it was over.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Crowder. Got it in the middle, it's Dortch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's picked off. That's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that 1st.
Catch in the middle. It's Dortch.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. Put up some big numbers this year if they keep... Pace.
Back to throw, it's Crowder. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll leave it with him. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rush is on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Phillips. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking to throw, it's Davenport. He's got him this time.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Dumps it to the back. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Crowder. That's caught. It's Meadows. After the filthy move, he's got room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He wants to throw it again. Buys a little extra time. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. But a little time, lets it go. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Here's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Jaguars will kick it away to start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Okay, ready? And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give to the back. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Troy! And that one will give him the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by 11 over UNLV. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. The give out of the gun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Leaves it with the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A little screen to the running back. Oh, what a move. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Trojans are on the move. He leaves it with his back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entire.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And they get the sack, but they knew it was a pass. You go nickel, you bring in more speed on the field, more DBs. You let the pass rush eat. Everybody communicates, right? Like you understand by formation, by tendency, they're throwing the football. Nice job by the defense understanding what the offense was trying to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Crowder. Looking for the end zone. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
He's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Off the play fake. Makes the grab. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give to the tailback. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Davenport. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Jaguars are on the move. He wants to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Slides away. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. And the Trojans are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on his way. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
It was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Strong, firm tackle.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Troy. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Looking for a huge play. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibbs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Thomas. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Jaguars are rolling down the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been... And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Troy.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough